we're going to talk about getting a true sense of where you are now. Where are you at in terms of your health? Do you have a likeliness of injury or illness down the line? Where are you at in terms of your body? Are you at a healthy weight? How far are you from a goal of maybe looking the way you've always wanted to look? Whether that's a lower body fat or that's more muscle or that's more tone. And where are you at in terms of your fitness and your strength? Weaker or stronger than where you currently think you are? Do you have a likeliness of getting hurt from having low strength, weak bones? Do you have a capacity to take on any activity that you ever want so that your body has that foundational strength, fitness that you can do? We built up over the last few years this thing called a discovery report. And in that, anyone that comes in can see exactly where they are now. That's where they are at in terms of weight. That's where they are at in terms of body fat percentage, BMI. What we can do is start measuring where you are now, where you want to get to, and then you can start measuring your progress so you know that you're on the way. As well as getting an idea on your body composition, what we can do is start to understand where are you at in terms of your fitness, your strength, your mobility. Can you do some certain basic movements? And then if you can do them, how far along the strength and fitness are you? Are you at a good standard? Can you move more than your body weight? Can you do certain basic movements like chin-ups, push-ups? And then from that, we can show what is the potential and where you should be looking at getting to. Now, once we have that report, where we know where you are at, we can also figure out where exactly could you get to, what's possible, and then what you actually want. This is the foundation for most people's motivation. Because when you know point A and point B, you can figure out what is the solution to get you there. What are the steps you need to take to get you moving along that journey. Also, having awareness of where you're going, where you're at, can mean that you can measure progress. So in all these disciplines, body composition, fitness, mobility, we can measure these things. But most people go out and they start something, they never test truly where they're at. They never know exactly where they're going. And it can be easy to kind of just pretend something's happening. Or if you lose any sort of motivation, it can be easy to stop because you're like, well, I didn't see any real difference anyway. I recommend everyone to start investigating where they are at right now and then figure out, is there some way that you can improve or do you want to improve? And if that is the case, start on that journey, but measure it. Know where you're at.